Hi everybody, it's Carla from Casey Creates. I have some lace doilies and a little bit of fabric I thought I would show you that I've gotten over the last few days. In my last video I was saying how hard it is to find beautiful doilies, and I actually happened upon a vintage sale where there were a couple booths with vintage doilies. So I bought a few, and I was really happy that some of them are supposedly really vintage, even though I think I paid way too much for them, and I actually feel a little duped because I went to the first booth, bought vintage ones, walked over to the third or fourth booth, and a lady was selling hers for $1 each. Ugh. For a bargain shopper like me, that was a bit of a sock in the gut, but I learned my lesson now. Go to all the booths first and then shop, and then you can figure out pricing. I guess I don't go to things like that very often, but I'll start by showing you some of the things I got. Oh, and just a reminder that I'm doing my first challenge to thank my new subscribers. I have over 300 now, and one of the things I was requesting is that if you could send me 2 doilies and stick pins, because I don't really know the art of stick pins, nor do I own any, so I thought it would be fun if you all could create one for me, and then I can kind of look at yours and learn how to make them. But I have a challenge video, and if you're interested, go over and check it out. I would love, love, love for you to participate. But this is a tapestry piece I found. It says it's from the UK. Makes me think of all the UK ladies. And I love the trim. And it's kind of a tapestry feel to it. I think it was a hot pad, maybe, for a table. Yeah, it had a table runner too, but I just wanted this pretty, what is it, brocade, tapestry? I don't know the word for it. But it's got wonderful colors, the muted vintage tones that I love. And it was only $1.49, so I grabbed that. And then there's a crafter I love to watch. Her YouTube channel is Chrissy Crossy, I think. But she was showing how she makes the pages of her lace books by just doing the folds of a linen napkin. So this is one page, another page, another page, and another page. So I got these 2 pink linen ones, and I'm going to tea dye them to mute the pink color down, and then I can use these for pages. And these were 2 of the doilies I thought were so pretty. I love the thin thread and the intricate crocheting. And these were from the lady that was getting rid of all her doilies for $1 each. And then I found these, which are linen, and they have a really pretty pale blue embroidery and a really pretty scalloped edge. So I got 2 of those, and then this one's probably faded for some reason, but it's still very pretty. And they do have some staining. I plan on washing them and seeing if I can get it out, but if not, I will just call it vintage and let it be. And then I found a rectangle one, which are always my favorite. And it does have a little damage, but that doesn't bother me either. Just adds to the tattered, shabby chic kind of look. So I got that one. And this one I love. It's so delicate. And I paid way too much for it, but oh well. Each point has a embroidered little basket of flowers. And I don't know if that was done by hand or machine, but it is very delicate and very pretty. It's a cute little coaster size. And then this one, which is supposedly vintage as well. I have no way of knowing for sure, so it'd be easy to pull the wool over on me and say it's vintage. but I love how delicate these are. They remind me of snowflakes. They really do. Just so pretty. Here's another one. It's supposedly vintage, and I paid too much for it. I'm sure people have hordes of these somewhere that collect them, but isn't it pretty? It looks just like a snowflake with a solid center. So, I love this one. This is a really big one. Made with the same delicate thread. So gorgeous. I have avocado dye on the stove right now and tea, and I'm about to do some dyeing of my doilies. This one is huge. This one is probably 12 inches in diameter, maybe even a little bigger. And then I found these recently. These are so pretty. They're kind of like tatting, I think. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Tatting happens to be my favorite type of crochet. And it's already this beautiful tea-dyed color. Has pretty little flowers. Something I noticed, sorry about my voice, but I think allergy season is here in Arizona, so we're all being affected by it. So sorry for the froggy voice. But those are super pretty. I just love the texture. Oh, I think those are even, well, I'll say they're butterflies too. I don't know if they are. And then I found, this is supposedly 100 years old from one of the ladies selling vintage. The delicate threads. And I think this was a collar of a blouse for a very tiny person. But anyway, it does say over 100 years old. Bobbin lace. I don't know what bobbin lace is, but I wanted it because it's gorgeous. And then again, another one that's supposedly vintage. It's wrapped around a little piece of cardboard. And it's very stained, and I'm not sure what I'll do with this right away. Maybe nothing. But I hope you can see that. And I'm going to guess there's about a yard on here. And then the last thing I wanted to show you is I upcycle from clothing. And this is manufactured lace, I'm sure, but I bought it because of all of the flower appliques. They're layered flowers, and then there's leaves as well. So I can cut the leaves apart. I can cut the flowers. And so there are tons of them on here. So it wasn't half price day or anything at the thrift store. I paid full price for this, but I think for the amount of applique on here is going to be well worth it, because I love to layer with flowers on my work. So I got this, and for some reason I love cutting it all up too. It's like, oh, I don't know, maybe that makes me a little destructive, but I like to cut up the clothing and dismantle it into pieces and make a pile of embellishments. Feels kind of fun to see how much you can end up with when you're done. So anyway, that's my haul. Again, if you're interested in my challenge, please go to my 300 subscriber thank you challenge video, and I would love to have you join in. And I just wanted to jump on and show you what I was able to collect when I went around to buy doilies, and that was my specific goal over the last weekend. So I think I was quite successful. And I've been working on some pieces for challenges that I'm entering, so I'll be doing some video responses for those soon too. So thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. I'll be back again soon. Bye.